Welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for finding me. You're looking for a home to purchase in Coolidge, Eloy, or Florence, Arizona. These three little areas that you can purchase a home with absolutely no money down. And let's get into it. It's called the USDA-RD program. That's United States Department of Agriculture, as you can see on my site, RD, which is Rural Development. They do have a lending arm with the USDA that can lend out if you're approved. Of course, you must debt ratio for it, qualify for it with credit scores. Those are the two main ones. And income, they have an income limit compared to the other programs like FHA, VA, and US conventional do not have income limits, but the USDA currently has income limits as I'm doing this video, and they change yearly on the income limits. Right now, you're looking at $110,650, and that's 1 to 4 persons in the household. So if you make more than $110,650 a year, you don't qualify for this program. So if you're looking in Coolidge, Florence, and Eloy, and you make $150,000 and you do not have even then up to 5 people. 5 people to plus is $146,000. Now, can that go up by the time I'm doing this video? Absolutely. But if you're below, you got 1 to 4 people in the household and you make $110,650, then let's look at this program in those 3 cities of Coolidge, Florence, and Eloy, Arizona. But this program is available nationwide. There are specific areas. So you must be in an approved lending USDA area, in which we're going to go into right now. Also, you must meet the debt ratio requirements and the income requirements that we just went through, and the credit score requirements. Each lender will have a credit score requirement if they do USDA at all. But USDA has a program with available applicants to purchase a property in approved areas, in which we're going to go into, with absolutely no money for the down payment. There is going to be some closing costs involved, which the seller can pick up. We can raise the interest rate, and if the appraised value comes in higher than the agreed upon purchase price, let's say you're purchasing it for $300 and it appraises for $310, we can utilize that $10,000 of freed up equity to finance your closing costs. Great program. But if you're looking in these 3 cities of Arizona, which I'm just concentrating on these 3 cities, but this program is opened up nationwide. I can lend in Arizona, California, Nevada, and Utah currently. So if you're looking in those states, I'd love to connect with you. But here is the website. I'm going to have the link below to click on the approved eligible area. So you're going to click on this, which I'll have the link below. It's going to take us to this site. It's going to say property eligibility. We're going to accept the terms, the disclosures here. And I'm going to grab a property that's listed for sale right now in Eloy, Arizona, because it needs a pinpoint. So I'm going to plug that property here. I'm going to press go. And it's going to say this address is located in the eligible area, which means that this property that is currently up for sale as I do this video is approved in the USDA lending area. As I scroll out, all the shaded areas are not approved. Okay, so you see here closer to Phoenix, not approved, because it goes by population. So this address is approved. Eloy's approved down here. If you want to go further south towards Tucson, you can see that it's starting to get shaded, which is not approved. So the unshaded areas are the approved lending areas for USDA. Now, can this change? Yes, they do change the area because the population grows. As the population grows, it's going to reduce those areas. So you can see, I'm going to go you can go down into the street and find out. If you're right on that border, you can find the street. See that? It's approved. So I'm going to scroll out here. So these areas right here are not approved, but you can go all the way over close to the 10 freeway, Florence, down here getting close on the 87 down into the 10, Eloy. This area is all approved. And obviously there's not a lot of houses there, but they will continue to grow. And a lot of businesses are moving to your area if you're looking to purchase in the Coolidge area. But all this is approved right here currently as I'm doing this video. But this is not. This is not an approved area, you can see. But once you get in the unshaded stuff, it is, if there's any houses there. But this is where you want to find the site. I'm going to have the link below. You need an address just to have a pinpoint. You can move the map around. But Coolidge, right here, Florence, and down here to Eloy, has available homes for sale that are approved on the USDA home loan program, which means you have an opportunity, as long as you qualify for it, of course, to buy a house in these areas of Arizona for absolutely no money for the down payment. So if you are limited on funds, but you can definitely afford your rent, and you have a budget that you can afford a monthly $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $2,500 a month towards purchasing a home, but limited on the down payment, we need to explore the USDA program, RD, Rural Development Program, here in the state of Arizona for you in these particular cities that you're looking to purchase in. So don't discount this program. Not a lot of people know about the USDA. I talked to several people and they said they didn't know about the USDA. They associated with the meat. Well, it does. This is part of the USDA Department of Agricultural RD program that will lend to qualified individuals that qualify for it, of course. But if you're looking in these particular areas, you're moving to an area for a job or relocation or retiring, we need to explore the USDA no money down payment purchase program. Now, you will have to come in and open escrow with something, let's say $500 to $1,000, but you need to speak with your realtor about that on how much you want to open up escrow. That money will be applied towards the closing costs. Let's say closing costs are $6,000, $7,000, and you put $1,000 in, and it was $7,000. Now the remaining closing costs will be $6,000. I'm just taking a guess. It may not be that high. You can ask the seller to pay for those closing costs. You can finance it in the equity if you have that freed up equity, if it appraises higher. You can get a gift for that remainder of the closing costs. You can use your checking, savings, stocks, bonds, IRAs, mutual funds, money markets, 401ks. You can utilize that money for the closing costs if we need that much additional cost. But whatever you put into escrow, once you open up escrow with an EMD, an earnest money deposit, speak with your realtor about that. Those funds will be applied towards the closing costs. So they're not lost funds, and they won't go towards a down payment because it's a no money down payment program. You can apply it if you wish, but you wouldn't want to do that. This is a great program. The interest rate link I'll have below, you go in there and you plug in what you're looking for. The interest rates will give you live interest rates on what we're offering that day for a USDA home loan program. USDA has low interest rates compared to, they're about as good as VA and FHA. They're lower than conventional. They do have a monthly mortgage insurance, which is lower than currently on the FHA program and on a conventional, depending on what your credit score is. So if you have limited funds to purchase a home, but you're a willing and able buyer to explore your options on buying, I'd love to connect with you. This is a great, great program in Coolidge, Florence, and Eloy. All these areas are approved. I know it's not metropolis area. It's not growing by leaps and bounds. It is growing, but most people want a Casa Grande up here in Maricopa City, Santan Valley, Queen Creek is where everything is building out. But if you're willing to go a little further south for affordability purposes, this program is for you. Looking at a USDA, love to connect with you. My name is Nathan Rufty. I know this program, specialize in this program. I'd love to connect with you. All my contact information is below. Call me, text me, and email me. My direct line, if you want to call and text me, is 909-503-5600. The rest of my contact information is below. But below this video, I will have a link to get into the site, and also a link to check out other videos as well as our interest rates. I look forward in connecting with you.